Welcome back. The new batch of headwears has arrived. But the one that really caught my attention is the Lost Star Track headwear. Why? Because it offers 5% magic penetration, and 5% ignore magic defense, and a 10% cast time reduction once you refine it to +6. A solid stat boost for magic-based builds. Now, I know a lot of you are curious about how it actually performs and wondering if it's worth investing in. So, in today's video, we'll do a damage test and comparison between Thunder, Taiko, and Lost Star Track. We'll see if it's a good fit for both the Auto-Spell Sorcerer build and the Ghost-type Warlock build. But before we dive into the tests, big shout out to our sponsor, LD Shop. If you're looking for a reliable place to top up your favorite games or grab exclusive items, LD Shop has got you covered. Speaking of farming Zenny, ready to take your gameplay to the next level? I've got some great news. LD Shop offers loads of discounts, so you can save more and buy more, all without breaking the bank. Here's how to recharge. Copy your user ID in-game by clicking your avatar and selecting the plus sign to copy it. Use my link. This will take you to LD Shop. Sign in with your email. Paste your user ID and hit top up to proceed with payment. Wait a moment, and you'll receive your in-game item instantly. It's that easy. Plus, new users who register using my link will get an extra 10% discount coupon. Don't miss out. Click the link, recharge now, and start saving today. Level up your gameplay and enjoy exclusive discounts with LD Shop. Now, let's get into the comparison. Here's how the test will go. We'll start by checking how each headwear performs using a single burst skill. As many of you know, Sorcerer's auto-spell build tends to have inconsistent damage output, mainly because of all the hidden modifiers at play. Effects like mental agitation, which lowers the target's magic defense with every hit, and critical hits triggered can skew the results. When it comes to our Warlock, to keep things fair and consistent, I've removed the Thought High node in the Acer Monument, which is responsible for making our spiritual combo crit. I've also unequipped the KOI headwear for this test to eliminate any critical hits from affecting the results. We'll start by focusing on a controlled burst skill test. After that, we'll examine the total damage per minute to evaluate how each headwear performs in a more realistic, sustained combat scenario. Equipment for this test is as follows. Let's begin. In the single burst damage test, Lost Star Track clearly comes out on top. This is because magic penetration allows you to bypass the enemy's magic defense, resulting in higher damage, especially against targets with higher MDef. But wait, there's more. When we compare the damage in the first test between Thunder Taiko and Lost Star Track, it's clear that Lost Star Track initially deals significantly higher burst damage. However, Once Thunder Taiko gains 8 stacks of the Encourage buff, its damage output surpasses that of Lost Star Track. That said, there's a downside. Encourage buff only has a 10% chance to trigger, making it difficult to maintain. This becomes especially challenging if you're generating fewer spirit orbs as a warlock, or if you're using an auto-spell sorcerer build with low attack speed. On the other hand, Lost Star Track shines with consistency and scalability. Its true potential is unlocked when refined to +6, which grants a 10% cast time reduction, a valuable stat for any DPS-focused build. Now, let's move on to the total damage per minute test. Just a quick heads up, this is where things can get inconsistent. The Ghost Warlock build, for example, relies heavily on critical hits, and skills like White Imprisonment can sometimes fail to land, which significantly impacts the results. But since we're aiming for a realistic, in-game scenario, it's important to include these variables. Ultimately, the best headwear depends on your class and role. If you're an auto-attack semi-support, like my sorcerer, Thunder Taiko is a great choice for its magic and physical attack buffs that benefit the entire party. But if you're a DPS-focused warlock, Lost Star Track is the better fit, especially once you unlock that cast time reduction through refining. I hope this guide helped you decide which gear best fits your playstyle. Let me know in the comments which item you chose. Personally, I got both, since they're limited items, and both provide magic attack deposit stats that are always useful. In the next episode, we'll dive into refining, and who knows, maybe we'll be luckier there than we are with card pulls. See you next time.